Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Yes, the title said it right. I surprisingly got a message from Satori and Cody. Now, if you guys don't know, Satori and Cody, they are the paranormal couple who have been doing videos, who did videos with Sam McColby during the Conjuring Week, and have been mainly the big talk of the paranormal community the past probably month now. It's probably been about a month since that series came out, and it's just been non-stop. You know me, I've been making posts, I've been making comments, I've been doing all this stuff. Yes, I'm not going to go back on what I said right now. I do think that the way they've handled the situation has not been the best, and it certainly made me have my doubts. I can't argue that. I'm going to stick to it. It's just what I think. But she reached out to me, and I got to tell you, very, very respectful, very kind, and very humbling. As somebody who has 20,000 subscribers, this is very humbling to see. It's just something I wasn't expecting, and I got to be honest, I was moved. Again, it did not persuade my opinion at the moment, but it did move me. It did make me happy. I'll read you what was said. And yes, before you ask, I did ask if it was okay if I talked about this on a video, and they said yes, it was okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk to you guys about this conversation, and I'm going to go through it on my phone. You're going to see it on screen, the full conversation between me and Satori. So, and this is, yes, Satori Hawes' profile, 100%. I did look, obviously. And this is what the conversation was. I'm going to go ahead and read it. You guys can give me your thoughts. I'll pause to give you guys my thoughts. Hi there, Satori Hawes here. I hope me reaching out on this platform is all right. And of course it is. Of course. You didn't even have to reach out to me. I was completely shocked that she even did reach out to me. We have been staying off of YouTube and most social media as much as we can lately as we are trying to adjust to all this. But your recent video was sent to me by a friend. Cody and I were asked to watch it, and I just wanted to let you know that we admire your message. This is the most recent video I posted, and it's pretty much called I Want the Paranormal Community's Ears, where I was telling everybody what my personal thoughts were on the entire drama. On the entire drama that is happening in the paranormal community right now. I think it's an important message, and if it reached Satori Hawes and Cody, I genuinely believe that's a good thing. We have been stressing the importance of respecting opinions lately, and we feel that you did that very well. We never want to promote any threats, hate, or anything of that nature. We have been seeing incredible amounts of hate on both ends, even with the majority of feedback being positive. We have received a large amounts of violent threats, hateful messages, videos, and more. We have also seen others getting the treatment. We never wish that on anyone, whether they support or believe in what we do or not. And this is the issue right now. This is my main issue. The death threats, the hateful comments. They're getting videos now of people probably threatening them, saying how horrible they are. That is not the point of the videos that I made. I make videos reacting to videos that I watch, and I say what's on my mind at the time. I was being incredibly honest with how I was feeling. And no, this message, this conversation did not change my perspective of what I believe and what I don't believe about Satori and Cody. It hasn't changed that. But this, I think, was important for them to do. Okay, I do. And I'll talk about why. We feel that the paranormal field needs healthy and respectful skepticism. Respectful skepticism. And very important, very important. If there weren't people looking for answers or logical explanations, positive advancements in the field would never be made. Now, I'm directly talking to the people who are going out there saying you're trying to ruin our fun. If you're not into debunking videos and skeptical videos, then just don't watch those kind of videos. You have to actually look them up to watch them. So if you're not into that, if you feel like it's going to ruin your fun on the paranormal videos, then don't watch them. They're not for you. Simple as that. I love watching both sides of things because I might miss some stuff while watching some of these paranormal investigations. So if I have someone explain it to me and give me other ideas of what it could have been, then I appreciate it. But no, I'm not a fan of when debunkers or believers are really one-sided and go after each other. I'm not a fan of that. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just stirring the pot when people do that. I'm not a fan of when people call people keyboard warriors. You know, that's reserved for trolls. And even people who are on the believability side are calling debunkers and people trolls, even knowing that's not what they are. They're sniffing through the debris. Okay, that's all they're doing. They're not doing anything that's harmful. If it's harming you, just don't watch them. I completely understand. I don't think anybody's going to blame you if you're scared if they're going to debunk stuff because you really want to believe in the paranormal. And that's another point. There are a lot of people who believe in the paranormal. As someone who believes in paranormal myself, there are some people out there who really, really believe in it, and they will almost believe in anything they see on screen. which is how a lot of fakers take advantage of you. Now, we don't have proof that Satori and Cody are fakers, and I've never said that they are 100% faking it. Now, have I had my doubts? Of course I have, but there's a different reason on why I think the way I think right now. But no, I've never said 100% that I believe that Satori and Cody are fakers. There could be a possibility that they are legit, okay? There's a big possibility that they are legit. Now, would I love more proof? Of course I would. I think anybody would. Of course they would, right? That's fair. But I'm not 100% yet. I was at first when I first watched the Sam and Colby video, but I'm not right now. We just wanted to say that we completely respect your current stance on the subject, which I appreciate. You know, she could have come at me full on swinging, which I thought that was going to happen. I'm like, oh, she's messaging me. This is great. This is going to be horrible. And no, she wanted to let me know that she respects my skepticism. So she obviously had watched my videos prior, which again, very thankful that you watched them. And I'm glad that you sat down and listened to my thoughts. You know, sometimes I was a little bit harsh, respectfully so. I respect that you respect my opinions. I really do. And are thankful for your apology, though it isn't needed. Again, going back, it's not needed. You have every right to express yourself and your opinions, and we appreciate you are promoting a more positive environment for everyone moving forwards. For so many people, this is the first time they are seeing us and what we do. We think that there have been some misunderstandings since the big series aired, and we hope to clarify and help people understand a bit over time. Absolutely. And that's going to happen, you know, in the paranormal community. It's going to happen. Our story is a crazy one, and we openly admit that we aren't fully sure how what we do works or why. We are learning more every day with everyone else. Exactly. That's everybody's been kind of saying that too. We're not sure how it works either. Like, there are some things in that video that I truly can't explain. Of course, there are ways to explain, you know, the Conjuring House thing. There are ways to get around it. That's an undeniable yes. Okay, it can be faked. But the outside stuff, I don't know. I just don't know how they're pulling it off and making it sound like it's coming off of the ground and off in different directions. I don't know. That's weird to me. I will admit that, and I have admitted. We promote everyone making their own opinions and everyone respecting the opinions of those around them. Please keep searching for answers in the field and continue to be positive influence to those around you. Which, you know, I'm not like a giant influencer. I'm a 20,000 subscriber channel, which if you guys want to help me get bigger, hit that subscribe button, show the video a lot of love, hit the like button. Okay, and this is where I said, and you guys can see, because I was very, very honored they got a hold of me. And I was like, that's a lot of guts to get a hold of me. It really is. You got to think, I'm a guy who's been openly admitting that I am not 100% believing in them. So if they come and get a hold of me, that's a lot of guts. And I respect that. I respect that. Hey, I just want to say, no matter where I am on the believability scale, still sticking to my guns because this is just how I feel. Hey, I just want to say, no matter where I am on the believability scale right now with the method and how open I have been about it, it was never my intentions to bring you to harm. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say I am sorry that you two have been receiving the level of hatred you have been getting. To be honest, I never expected you to get a hold of me, and I really appreciate your message. Hopefully from now on, or at least soon, some more people will come around to just accepting opinions and discussing it in a more healthier manner, without name-calling or just being overall hateful, and that goes for all sides of the community. Yeah, but again, I stuck to my guns. I just wanted to make sure that I wanted to be clear that this doesn't win me over, but I do respect you reaching out to me. So, I'm honored that you decided to contact me and hear my side of things, especially as someone who is on the outside of the whole discussion. Apologies for the late reply to your message. By the way, I was thinking about how to respond, which I was. I was shocked. When I saw the name pop up, Satori Hawes is trying to contact you or trying to send you a message on Instagram, I started sweating. I'm like, fuck. And it was never a question whether I didn't think they were good people. I've always said these guys seem like really nice and genuine people, which is why I'm always like trying to reach out and hope that they're telling the truth, because I think they are very nice people. And again, this goes to show that I never doubted that. And she says, absolutely, I don't want you or any skeptics or debunkers to think I hold any hate or resentment or anything for having merely a difference of opinion or a desire to find answers. I completely get it, and I'm actually happy people are approaching new things in the paranormal field that way. Hopefully, I didn't come off in any way aggressive reaching out to you directly. And no, this was shocking because I did not expect to see that, you know, they would want to contact me, especially after all the hatred they've been receiving. So this took a lot of guts to do, I gotta admit. Please, please don't apologize. You can't control the actions of others, but I am thankful for your even trying to make the field a more positive and safe place for everyone's opinions, no matter what they are. We knew we were going to get both sides. I just think we weren't prepared for the amount of attention on both sides. Haha, it's definitely a lot to adjust to. But we are pushing forward and will continue on, which is something, I encourage them to do. I do. Because if they aren't lying and they have, and there is a side to it that could be true, I encourage them to try to find answers and try to push people's believability, right? I think that's good. Yeah, you definitely should. And again, I think this is just a giant situation where they completely underestimated the internet. The internet can be harsh and cruel. This is a giant we did not understand that this was going to be where it was going to come to. And definitely, I think that shows here. I think they were just completely unaware. And they acknowledged that they were aware of what they could receive from it, but I don't think they knew the levels, the exact levels of how bad it can get. I am thankful you made the statements you've made with the influence you have. It does go for both sides of the community, and we hope we can push the message more in the future as well. Much respect, which again, means a lot to me. Means a lot. And I said, hey, at the end of the day, the entire community is a giant family. Arguments and conversations are going to happen. We just got to learn to be classy. The internet can be a harsh and cruel thing sometimes, and I truly think that it came at you like a tidal wave, which it did. It really did. If you are legit and your gift is real, then I absolutely encourage you to help people understand it. I wish you two nothing but love and respect and a positive future. Again, still sticking to my guns. Because this did not change the way I think. But again, I want to make it clear, I do appreciate them reaching out to me. You were not aggressive at all. I really appreciate you sending me this message. I have to ask before I say anything, but would it be okay if I talked about this on Conversation or a video? And I had to ask before, obviously, I've made a video about it. And she's like, if you would like to do that, you are welcome to. It was never our intention to reach out for any attention. Just wanted to make sure you heard from us and got the positive feedback you deserve for your approach in the video. Totally up to you. Okay, thank you so much, is what I said. And trust me, I know it was not your intention, because I don't think it was their intentions to try to get any sort of clout from this. I truly believe they saw the video, and they really appreciated me trying to like, just dimmer the harsh waters, right? Or whatever you want to say. That's a terrible analogy, but just calm the sea down, right? Because there's a lot of negativity going on. We just got to calm it down. Just respect others' opinions. That's all you got to do. You don't have to agree with them. That's fine, but just respect others' opinions. Genuinely feeling happy you watched and saw the points I was making. That makes me happy to hear. I'm genuinely feeling hopeful that the future of the paranormal field, from what I saw, I'm glad we watched it too. Keep it up for sure. Which, again, very, very, very sweet of them to say. And then I said, thank you so much, Satori, and I agree. I just hope the message gets shared more. If the message in the video is reaching people like you and Cody, I think something is going right. You are. Trust yourself in what you're doing. And I said, I'm doing my best for sure. And that's where the conversation ended. But that is the conversation I had with Satori Hawes. Of course, you guys can take the conversation for what you will. I personally believe that this was a very kind thing they did, reaching out to me. I was not expecting them to reach out to me. And when I thought they were reaching out to me, I thought I was going to be just throttled. I was like, oh, this is it. And no, they were 100% respectful. And I, as someone who is trying to push that agenda on the paranormal community and just every community in general, just be respectful. That's all that matters. Just be classy about it. You don't have to go at people with fucking death threats, hatred. It's pointless. It's completely pointless. The only thing it's going to do is just crush people's hearts. And that's not what the community should be about. And again, yes, I made sure to ask if I can do this before I decided to make a video. I wanted to respect their privacy. So, at the end of the day, thank you again. Guys, let's just try to keep this classy. Let's try to keep it respectful. You can leave your opinions in the comment section down below. But knock it off with the death threats. Knock it off with the fucking troll acts. And let me go ahead and say that there are people actually commenting on my videos saying, let's keep this in mind. The people who are leaving death threats and stuff are trolls, not people a part of this community. But that's the thing. No, they are a part of this community. There are a lot of people who are leaving death threats and harsh comments who are a part of this community. And they are the issue of why there is so much hatred being spread, because once one person starts doing it, then a lot of people start doing it, and it turns into like a Frankenstein movie where people are running down the streets with like fucking pitchforks and knives, just wanting to destroy people. And I don't think that's what should have happened here. My videos are nothing more than me just giving my honest thoughts about videos I watch. It is not intended to hurt the people who made the videos. It's not my intentions to destroy reputations. That's not my intentions. Keep it classy, please. All right, that's all I got to say. subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Keep it retro. Do take care.